Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry for the delay and for how long it took for me to finally get a third video up, but I had filmed some that didn't turn out so great quality-wise, and so I'm back to filming with my cell phone this time, and hopefully this video will turn out better and I can get this one uploaded. And hopefully this is going to be kind of a quicker video. So first and foremost, if you're wondering, this beautiful dress is from Killstar, which I always love my Killstar stuff. And so basically what I want to show today are a few of the products I use on my face, but the main purpose of the video is going to be the eyeshadow that I have on. And so this is actually from ColourPop, and it is from their Animal Crossing collection, which is so cute. The packaging is adorable. This is the one that I have. It's called Nook Ink. The packaging is so cute. These little leaves are raised up. It's got the little raccoons, and then the back has that. So this came out like 3 or 4 weeks ago, but I'm trying to get this video up tonight because tomorrow is going to relaunch, and it's going to be at Ulta tomorrow. So it should be in store at Ulta and then also online at Ulta tomorrow morning. I don't know what time it's going to be officially online, but I think most Ulta stores open at 11. And it probably is going to sell out fast. It sold out really fast online and with ColourPop. And so actually this was the only thing I was able to get the first go around. So I just got the one little palette. But I do plan on buying another eyeshadow palette, one of the little lip kits, and one of the blushes tomorrow. So I may do another video if you're interested using the other items that I pick up tomorrow. I'm gonna get at Ulta right when they open, and hopefully I can get in there and get everything that I wanted before everything sells out. So very quickly before I talk about the eyeshadow palette, I just wanted to briefly talk about my lipstick. So this is actually a liquid lipstick from Sugarpill, and the shade is called Sub-Zero. And it is this beautiful blue, I don't know if you can see the glitters in the tube there, but it has a sheen, kind of a greenish light blue sheen. And so basically you just put this on, let it dry, and then you kind of like roll your lips like that when it's dry, and it activates all of the glitter in it, and that's what gives it kind of that shift that I just think is so pretty. But the good thing is, because it's a liquid lipstick, it doesn't come off, so you kind of get that shine, but it's still going to be a matte formula, which is really great. So that is lipstick. Again, the shade is Sub-Zero. And then for my highlight today, which is pretty blinding, which I love, this also is at Ulta. I don't think it's in stores. I think you can only get it online, but it's from BH Cosmetics. Of course, everything I use is cruelty free, and it is the Aspen Palette. And it is a gorgeous highlighter palette. It's got some really crazy shades, so this is definitely for those of you who like a really blinding highlight, which I do. There they are. And so again, they are pretty crazy colors. As you can see, the one that I used today was this peachy shade called Frostbite. And so I do have a swatch of that on the back of my hand next to the lipstick. So that peachy highlight shade there on my hand. Yeah, there we go. The peachy shade on my hand there. That's gonna be the highlighter. And then of course that swatch there, that dark blue, is this liquid lipstick where you can still kind of see that sheen and the glitter that I'm talking about. Really pretty. And if you have questions about foundation or any of the other stuff I'm wearing, you can feel free to ask. But those I thought were the two most exciting things other than the eyeshadow that I was wearing. So the little eyeshadow palette, when you open up, again, the outside packaging was so adorable. And it's even cuter when you open it up. Oh my gosh, look at this. And so this is cardboard, and the little raccoons and the words are raised up on the packaging. So it's just the cutest. And then on the back, it again has more of the little leaves, the shade names. And it is just so cute. And it does have the little Animal Crossing logo right there. So this palette retails for $12, which is a lot for a ColourPop palette, right? So usually you can get like a 9-pan palette for $10 to $12, and this is actually only going to be 4 shades. But that is because of the fact that it's a collaboration with Animal Crossing. So typically when they do any kind of collaboration where they're having to pay for a licensing with someone, so like when they did the oh my gosh, Hocus Pocus collection, that collection was a little bit more. All the Disney collections usually cost a little bit more, and it's just because they're having to pay to get access to have the licensing. And so that's the same thing that happened, I'm sure, with Animal Crossing. So there are 4 or 5 little quads like this. I can't remember. The one that I want to get has pinks and like a really bright neon looking kind of goldish yellow in it. But this was my favorite. When I saw the whole collection come out, this was the product that like really jumped out at me. And let's take a look on the inside. So I haven't taken the plastic off the mirror yet, but you have your little raccoon family around the mirror. And again, you can take that film off and have like a really nice quality mirror. And then here are the shades. So the shade here on the bottom is a pressed glitter. So some people don't like pressed glitters. Pressed glitters are not technically eye safe. So if you actually look on the back of the palette, this shade is called CEO. There's a little asterisk next to that one. That is because it is technically not eye safe. Now I have used it on my eyes today. It's the glitter in the very center of my eye here. So I literally put my finger in it and then just went straight down on the center of my eyelid. I've never had any problems with pressed glitters, but they are big chunky pieces of glitter. So if you got them in your eyes, it could definitely cause some eye problems, could scratch your cornea, like pretty serious stuff. So I'm never going to recommend that you use them. I can tell you that I use them and I haven't had a problem, but probably be careful with it. Again, a lot of people don't like that ColourPop includes these, but some people absolutely love them. So I believe there's one palette in the bunch that has no pressed glitters, I think, but all the other ones do have at least one. Yes. Okay, sorry. So the rest of the shades are eye safe. So the top corner here, this shimmery minty color is called Made in the Shade. Yeah, sorry. Oh, no, wait. The mint green shimmer is called Yes Yes. The darker glitter shade here is called Made in the Shade. Again, that pressed glitter down here is called CEO, and the really dark green is called Water Landing. And so Water Landing is a matte. The shade Made in the Shade is a sequin matte, so you can see it has a lot of glitter in there, but the glitter is in a matte shadow. And then of course, Yes Yes is like a very shimmery, pretty minty color. So I did use all the colors on my eyes today. So what I ended up doing was going in with the Made in the Shade one, which was that sequin matte. These did not swatch very good on the back of my hand, but they did great on my eyes. So I think my hands are just dry from the winter. So again, these swatches do not look great, but I had no problems putting these on my eyes at all. So this shade right here, Made in the Shade, is that sequin matte color. And so I just ran that through the crease. I did build it up pretty dark. You kind of can't see it anymore because I put the darker color on top, but that was my first shade down and built up the crease. And then after that, I did go in with the matte shade and I put it all over. So I took it all the way up to my natural crease line, all the way down on my entire lid. And then I used a blending brush and buffed it up a little bit higher so that when my eyes are open, it kind of has that elongated cat eye look, but not anything too sharp. So it's like, again, I blended it very soft. So it's kind of a, just a blown out eyeshadow look. And then after I had buffed it out, I did go back in and darken up the matte shade on the lid. And then after darkening that up, I went in with, what's this one? Yes Yes. That shimmery mint color there. I put that on the inner corner, which it was a really bright color. You know, a lot of people will put like a very like bright, blinding little inner corner, but I thought this was for a dramatic look, which I prefer. I thought that this was really cool and kind of kept the color scheme going in the middle of my eyes there. Oh, the lash is popping off. And then finally, like I said, for the center of my eye, so you can see that very light color in the center, I went in with the shade CEO, which is that pressed glitter. And it's just green and pinks and all kinds of pretty colors, and blended that in. So I love this palette. It is $12, which is a lot for a ColourPop palette. But if you think about it being $3 per shadow, I think it's a pretty fair deal because of the fact that they went on so well on the eyes. Blended beautifully, all work together great. Again, if you do end up picking them up, watch for these pressed glitters. Those may not be eye safe, but the good way to know which ones are the pressed glitters, they always have the little asterisk on the packaging to let you know that it is in fact a pressed glitter. But yeah, so I think, again, this is super late notice, but if you can go to Ulta's website or go in person to Ulta this weekend, again, tomorrow, Valentine's Day is when they officially come out. I think that these are great palettes, and then the blushes are beautiful. And then if you're someone who doesn't like a very dark lipstick, which obviously I like a dark lipstick, they do have kind of the little lip tints, which are more neutral shades. There are some reds and some berries, but they go on more sheer, and they just kind of give you a good hydration and are basically just really comfortable to wear. And I have heard that they smell amazing. So they are based on all the fruits that you see on Animal Crossing. So there's a pear one, a coconut one. I think that's a set of 2. There's a cherry and a strawberry, I think. I forget what the orange and something else with the orange, I can't remember, but apparently they each individually smell like the fruit that they're supposed to be, and the scent is very, very strong. So some people love that. Some people are not a fan of scented products, but if you are a fan of scented products, you would probably enjoy those as well. And I always love ColourPop blushes. There are 2 blushes in this collection, and they are named after, and the packaging looks like some of the flowers that you see in the game Animal Crossing. So if you are a big ColourPop fan or a big Animal Crossing fan, or you just like good makeup, I think it's definitely worth checking out. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good weekend. Bye.